you too much, now I'm swallowed.
Hi guys, how are you? I hope you're having a really good week so far. So today's video, I don't really know how to call it. It's kind of a green halo eye. Green? Girl. A gray halo eye using the Kat Von D Alchemist holographic palette. Now this is technically, I think she marketed it as a highlighter palette. My boyfriend actually got it for me maybe about 2 weeks ago, and I've been playing with it and I've had a lot of fun with it, so I wanted to come on and do a quick tutorial on how to get this really pretty holographic eye. So I hope you guys enjoy. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I will catch you in my next video. Bye. Hi, hey, hello. Okay, so I'm going to start this video off a little bit differently, or I'm going to start this tutorial off a little bit differently. I know I usually just go straight into the voiceover, but I've kind of realized, like, throughout these videos, I think like the 8 that I have up, I think, my foundation and concealer routine is the exact same, and nothing's changing so far. So instead of just doing a voiceover on how I do my foundation, I'm just going to ramble on a little bit while I do my foundation, because I just want to give you guys an update on what I have planned, you know, like for this channel and the future and all this other stuff. So I'm going to get a little personal, but I started a YouTube channel, okay? I'm somewhat okay with putting my stuff out on the internet. So I've primed my skin. I just use the Evermatte Poreless Priming Perfector thing. I've heard that this is like a holy grail for people who have oily skin, and that is me. I have oily skin, yes, hello. So I am still trying to kind of form an opinion on it. I'm liking it so far. Pretty much, something that I've been wanting to do for a really long time is get healthy and lose weight. But, you know, just like anyone else, it's a lot easier said than done. You know, I usually, like, when I tell myself, like, you're gonna go on a diet, you're gonna do this, you're gonna do that, like, you know, I got like a gym schedule in my head, then when it comes time to actually doing it, it's like, no, you know. But, you know, I know I'm definitely not alone in that. Tons of people do it, but I have been thinking about it more seriously these days, and I've kind of made the decision and commitment to myself that I'm going to do it this time, that I'm going to follow through, and, you know, it's time to get healthy. You know, I'm not doing it in an aspect of like, ooh, like summer bikinis. No, it's more of, you know, a getting healthy aspect of it, you know, and it's time. So I have an idea, and I feel like it's something that maybe will be able to help everyone, because I know I'm not the only one who has like troubles like committing to a diet and all this other good stuff. So in hopes that this new idea, we can kind of do it together, you know, like you can be my support and then I can be yours every single week. So what I want to do is every single Friday, I want to upload a vlog style video on my workouts for that week, when I'm eating, you know, like the healthy recipes. Obviously, I'm going to share with you guys if I cheat, because, I mean, it's normal with every diet. I mean, I think I've even read some diets that you're supposed to have like one cheat day, I think, but, you know, with me, like, you give me an inch, I'm gonna take a mile with the cheat day, so I can't do cheat days. But obviously every week I will tell you guys if I cheated or not. I'm gonna try and keep it as raw and real as possible. For my foundation, I'm just gonna be using the MAC Pro Longwear foundation, and I am an NC45, and I'm just gonna be using a Morphe G36 just to buff it out. If I'm being weird, it's because I'm very nervous talking about this. Like, weight has been a really big insecurity on my side, but, you know, again, like, that's completely normal. You know, weight is kind of like a touchy topic, you know, for some people, and I happen to be one of these people. Obviously, I want to do these videos once a week, so I better get used to it. Honestly, it'll help me keep motivated, because obviously now that this is going up, those of you who do watch my videos are going to be like, okay girl, we're going to be waiting for that video once a week. Okay. This does not look like my red skin color, but at the end it will. I don't know if it oxidizes, because actually, in person, this was fine. It's just for some reason on the camera, I think it's like my lighting that maybe makes it look a little weird, because in person it looks absolutely fine. You know what? Whatever, girl. Like, I look crazy. So I'm actually going to be starting vlogging next week, July 4th. So I actually have fun plans for July 4th, so, and it includes of me being outside a lot. I should tell you what I'm doing, first off. This July 4th, I'll be going to my grandmother's house with her neighborhood does this insanely long yard sale, and it's like a mile long, and it's super, super fun. She comes out every single year. You'll be doing a lot of walking, so it's a good form of exercise. It'll be hot as hell, so, you know, you'll be sweating a bunch if you're like me, who sweats at the first sign of heat. I want to call it like Fitness Fridays, just to have like a cool name. So on Wednesdays, we'll keep it about the makeup, and on Fridays, we'll keep it about the fitness. Let's get physical, physical. I want to get physical. This is why I have no friends. That's all I'm saying. Yes, that is, you know, my little update. That's what I wanted to talk to you guys about, so I am extremely excited. I am ready for this. I'm ready to conquer the beast. I'm just going to blend out this eye, and we can get started with the voiceover tutorial.
So I just went ahead and put on some Quick Bake. I'm using the e.l.f. translucent powder. For my eyeshadow, I'm going to go into the Kylie eyeshadow palette, and I'm just going to be grabbing the shade Jasper. And I'm going to be putting that on the lid, just setting my primer. As always, I'm going into my MAC Selena No Me Queda Mas for my transition color, and to blend that out, I'm going to be using a Morphe R40. So to start my halo off, I'm going to go into MAC's Spring eyeshadow. It's kind of a grayish blue, and I'm just going to start patting that on my outer corner and inner corner, getting the halo eye started. And for the brush, I'm using a Morphe definer brush. So I just brought you guys in a little closer just so you can really see what I'm doing. And as I lay the color down, I'm just going to be doing little swirls, making sure that it's really blended and that there are no harsh lines, because we don't want that. And for the guest of honor, I'm going into my Kat Von D Alchemist palette, and I'm picking up the color Sapphire. And I'm just going to lay that right in the middle of those two gray shadows with a flat brush from the Tarte Unicorn collection. And just to close off the top of this halo eye, I'm going back into MAC's Scene, and I'm picking up the same Morphe definer brush. I'm just taking a little bit of product, and I am blending the very top to kind of create a bridge between those two gray shadows. Now, just to make sure that everything's blended, I'm taking the same brush with no product this time, and I'm going on the sides of the halo, and I'm making sure that everything looks really blended and seamless. And then I'm going to be wiping off my bake. Now I'm picking up MAC's Scene once again, and I'm just taking that on a Morphe pencil brush, and I am dusting that along my lower lash line just to create some depth and wrap up the whole eye look together. So I lost the cap to the spoolie end of my eyebrow pencil, but whatever. I'm just going to brush out my hairs, and I'm going to fill in any of the little bald spots on my brows. Okay, so funny story. I ended up destroying this eyebrow because I drew it on like way too thick. And then I drew on the other eyebrow too thin, so it looked like a caterpillar following its mommy. So I ended up having to go off camera and completely fix it. So in the end, if they look different, that's why. So I've been doing my eyeliner a little bit differently. I use the KVD tattoo liner to draw on my wing. And then I use the e.l.f. black liner, I don't think it has any type of special name, to draw the line. I kind of feel like it's easier to do the line with the e.l.f. liner and kind of hard to do it with a wing. So I kind of get like a perfect balance between these two liners. Okay, so now for lashes, I'm going to be picking up my Kiss lashes in Ritzy, and for the glue, I just use Kiss lash glue as well. For my mascara, I'm going to be using the Lancome Hypno Star. I really love this mascara. The only downside to it is it kind of smells like pen ink, but that's just me. Now, I normally only use this eyeshadow. Girl, I usually only use this mascara for my lower lashes, but I wanted to switch it up and see how it would perform with my falsies. So for my contour and blush, I'm going to be going into my Tarte's contour palette. Now this is actually the first contour palette I ever bought myself. So it's my baby, I love it so much. But for my contour, I'm just using a Morphe fluffy brush. I don't really remember all the names of the brushes, but all of them will be listed down below. So as per usual, I'm just going to be brushing it along the hollows of my cheeks, my jaw to hide that double chin, and I'm going to be swiping it across the top of my forehead, just to, one, warm up the skin and make my face look a little bit more chiseled. And with a super light hand, I'm going to take that brush and I'm just going to dust a little bit of product down my nose. For my blush brush, I'm just using this little purple synthetic brush that my boyfriend got to me from Amazon. I'm just going to be dusting that along my cheekbones. This blush is really natural and it's really pretty. For my highlighter, I'm using e.l.f. Moonlight Pearls. Now, a lot of people started talking about these highlighters, and I wanted to see if it was true. These things are pigmented as hell. As long as you get through kind of like that first layer, they're so freak. Like, see, look at that. Just look. The brush that I'm using is a Morphe brush, and again, all the names are going to be listed down below because I can't remember. For my lipstick, I'm going to be using Kylie Cosmetics Posy K without the liner. Okay, so this is the finished look. Ooh, look at me trying to act professional. Oh my god. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will catch you in my next video. Bye!